Right guys, today we're back. Martin's here. Hi guys. Fiesta is here. Look at her in her prime. This video is going to be dedicated to one question, paramount question on everyone's lips. When are we going to clean it? Because rust repair's not a priority apparently. No. So we have Jason from JW Auto Shine coming down especially to clean it. Mainly because we want to see what the bodywork's actually like under this, don't we? That's one of the first things we really want to know, how bad this paint is. Yes, we know it's bad, but do we know it's as bad as bad?
Badder than
bad. Like bad.
Because if it is repairable here, and obviously we all know the roof is excessively pink.
Yes.
We probably could get away with a bit of vinyl on the roof.
Yeah. So we might be able to save it.
That's right.
But this video is going to be dedicated to saving the paint, I think. I'd love to keep the original. I still want to do it red if we have to do it another couple of years. There's like spray across the side of it. But I'd love to keep this original paint or original colour at least. But today we really decide exactly how much of it we can actually save, I think. Going through the car and cleaning it properly with a proper person that knows how to clean cars, not someone that just uses,
I can use a welder.
And a welder, yeah. None of that. But basically we just want to really know how bad this paint is and take it from there. I think that's a big idea. Because everyone wanted to know when we're cleaning it. So today is the day we're cleaning it.
And the sun is out.
And the sun is out. It's actually,
I
think it's like 16 degrees.
Oh.
FYD sunglasses there. New one's coming out soon. Oh, new one's coming out soon.
Grub a dub dub. Bikinis on.
Bikinis, you can get your bikini on, I ain't having a bikini. Although it's warm enough.
Ryan Little.
The sun, it is so beautiful today. I've got to get with sunglasses, FYD repping. So as you can see, the Fiesta is now outside.
This is what it looks like.
This is what it looks like when it's outside.
When I don't blow it off.
Yeah.
Because it's right by the door, near the other door to the blaster.
So as you guys may know, sandblasting does happen a lot in here. So this is why all of this is on the car. We know it's not going to stay clean, when it's not going to be in pristine condition in there. We just need to know how bad it is.
I have a rough idea.
You might have seen in the background the X6 is here as well. I tried to start the Saxo today and it's dead. I wanted to hurt it before I came and I wanted to get pictures together, but RIP that idea already.
That'll be another day.
Literally. As you know, it didn't even do that. It just went, no lights. And I was just like, no. What is this? My race car doesn't even start in the morning.
Wait for a call. Hi.
Wait for,
Hi,
Martin,
hi.
You got any bump start? Nah. I'll take the other one today. Yeah. Although the X6 is cool, the Saxo needed to come and join its brother. Its hot hatch brother.
Retro's sat next to it.
Retro's going down. Now, as you guys remember from the last video we did, Martin repaired this part of terrible rust, basically, that was befallen the rear of the Fiesta. Because these have got a gasket around them, basically sealing in harmful stuff from the outside, basically. We're going to put the light back in to make sure it doesn't get any more harmful water and stuff in it. Oh, thanks. Yeah, hopefully the water won't actually get in if the light is in.
It may get in from the underside though.
Yeah, there's a lot of holes underneath, isn't there? So
there's one that you made.
Quite a big one. You guys would have seen that straight through. Literally straight through, and I nearly lost my arm. The whole arm nearly went in like that. Okay, so we've just put the rear light in, and I noticed that this is the air filter that's came off the Fiesta. How awesome is that? Max power air filter. Does it get any better than that? I think I might have to take this and put it on the Saxo. This is a Saxo air. That should be on the Saxo. Obviously I'll clean it because there's spiders, dead spiders all over it. But when was the last time you saw one of those? I didn't even know they did it.
Yeah, I don't want to blow it off.
Yeah, look how bad it is. Jason is already thinking twice about this. So we started by wetting the car down, jet washing basically, just off, you know, various little bits on it.
Power wash some of the mud off.
Because there was considerable amount on there. And then coming back with, what have you used for snow?
ADS.
ADS, which I think the idea is to let it sit for a minute because my God, the thickness of the dirt that's on this thing at the moment is quite hilarious. Probably something that I'm assuming you've tackled something as bad as this before,
No,
but
I think I have.
this is on another level, I think, at the moment. But letting it sit for a bit is the main thing we want to do.
Let it dry for a little while, and then we'll power wash off.
Lift off before you actually start to, you know, hand washing, because you don't want to be scratching the beautiful paint that is the Fiesta. No one needs that, do they? They don't want to be scratching in stuff. So this is what the snow foam does, is lifting all of the dirt.
Should we have a look?
Let's find out, shall we? We'll find out if it's worked. So after the jet wash, after the snow foam, and then the initial jet wash after, we're going to use something, what's it called? Reset?
Reset shampoo.
Reset shampoo the idea is to reset the colour of the paintwork. Now I know this stuff is really good, but is it going to actually suffice the terrible paintwork on the Fiesta? We will see. So Jason's just decided to do a little test patch, I think.
Yeah.
Just on whether you can actually get, especially this bonnet, really. The roof isn't too bad. I think we could get away with maybe doing it black or something.
We definitely need
to
to
cover up, but
for the short term, we just want to see what the clear coat's doing on top. Oh mate, it looks brilliant there.
Stay. So guys, as you can see, the car is pretty much clean. Got some serious colour coming down the side of it. I'm really impressed with how this is looking. That part I really thought was going to be so baked, because this was the side that was still really open to the elements especially. The other side was a bit more blocked away, and obviously the front being in the weeds meant that you had, especially the bottom of the red at the bottom of the bumper, in pretty bad condition. The front is definitely needing a lot of work paint wise. As you can see, we threw a bit of triple on it just to see how it came out, but it needs a really good machine polish if I really want to get that bonnet back. But talking with Jason, I think we genuinely could get the paint back to where I want it to be. So now the car's clean, I want to have a quick look round with you guys, as it's something I haven't actually done yet. Just pointing out little bits and bobs that you guys may not have seen in the videos that we need to address at some point. Coming up to the bonnet to start with, you can see the real difference in colour, this being a bit more pinky, and then you've got a red over here, and then the sort of polishing that's just been done here is sort of bringing the red back, but the original colour being there. Still something undecided until we put a real polisher on it, really have a good go to see if we can get that back. Coming down, I still have a broken headlight, which is again something I need to address. We're going to be cutting the bottom of the front of the car off, possibly in the next video. That's going to be done just to clean it up. There's a lot of rust down there that we don't need to structurally weld back together, so we'll be cutting that off. Coming down this side, especially on the wing, there's quite a lot of whatever this is. Can only assume is some sort of black paste stuff that sort of met the car at some point, but it is scratching off So that's definitely something we could get off the wing. But again, colour wise, you can see a bit of pink, a bit more pink there with the red going down. Coming around this side, not too bad, but again, a bit pinky. It needs a good polish back. The side skirt is really good condition. That's still definitely the red of the car. And coming up onto the door there, a bit pinky as well. The roof is something that we really need to address at some point to decide how far to go with it, I think. The roof rails that have been bonded or welded or whatever's happened, not stood the test of time, and they're really bad. So this is definitely something we're gonna have to address to make the roof nice. But again, we could just wrap the roof if we really wanted to keep the paint. Come around to the back, the rear spoiler has a bit of bubbling just around here, but again, nothing that we can't address quite easily, I suppose, although getting the colour back would be quite hard. That would have to be respray and bond again, I suppose, wouldn't it? Really?
So yeah, I reckon that is due to, because it wasn't like that when it first came here.
No, not at all.
So I think that's where it's been wet.
And it's just gone
and
under.
Dried.
Yeah, and it's got under there.
I think it's been inside dry storage now for a while.
So that's something that we need to address at some point, but it is still structurally good, that part of the car, which is nice. Come around to the back of the car. Again, we've done the bottom cut that we're going to do on the front. Coming onto the boot again, bit patchy, you know, pink here and there, but nothing too crazy. It's still got a nice, good bit of colour to it, but again, rust going across the bottom of the not crazy structural, you need a new boot sort of stuff, but still something that again we need to address. Coming around to this side, I think this side is in pretty good condition. Again, the side skirt, rear arch is in pretty good condition. That rear quarter's in good condition as well. Bit pinky coming up here, and again this side, the roof rails are quite bad as well, sort of lifting, as you can see. It's quite bad along there, pinkiness on the top of the doors and stuff, but again I think that can be corrected back. And coming lastly onto this panel, again spray can, I'm assuming, that's gone down the side of it, something like that. I think it can, yeah, it can definitely be taken out with some sort of polish, or I'm not really sure, but again that's something we'll have to address when it comes to it. But again, leave a comment below. Tell me your thoughts on what we should do now, knowing how bad and good the paintwork is on this car. What are your thoughts?
Mine?
Yeah. What do you reckon we should do now? Now we know exactly what the paintwork looks like.
If it's welded, we'll tidy it up, we'll make it nice.
Yeah.
Then we'll decide, once the roof's out, I think we could just wrap it black.
Yeah. I think that's probably the easiest thing to do.
All of that, make it mint. We'll just give it a quick a gloss black, and then we'll wrap it a nice gloss. But
just to make it look good.
Obviously all depends on what the rest
of the stuff, because obviously if this isn't polishable, then it's going to have to be sprayed, but again, that sprayed black wouldn't look actually too bad, but you still want to keep the dimensions of this. You might not be able to see it as much, but again, that's maybe a quick fix, maybe, but keeping the rest of the car red. But again guys, leave a comment below, tell me your thoughts on what we should do, because now we know how bad and good the paint job is. We can now progress bodywork wise with the rest of the shebang that is this car.
And they wanted it cleaned.
And they wanted it clean, so it is clean now. Hook has made contact. Right, that's going on. Now, as you can see, it is rather clean in here. It looks really good now, like really good. But as we've assessed and we've said in the video, I think what direction we're going with. We'll leave it up to discussion. Leave a comment below. Tell me what we should do. Should we wrap it? Should we paint it? Or should we try our very best to try and polish back as much as we can? We're going to leave it up to you guys. I have a very sort of definitive idea as to what I actually want to do. Whether I'm able to go through with it or not is another matter. Leave a comment below. Let us know. Thank you very much to Martin for helping me pull it out and all of his fantastic work that he's doing to this. Can't thank you enough, mate. The reason this car is going is because of this guy. If you like the video, thumbs up, subscribe, you know how we roll. We'll see you on when we're going to cut the rest of it out and rust repair and stuff. See you later, guys.